Imagine this: 36 modern Marines dropped in 50 BC, surrounded by one of history's greatest empires. Could they survive? Could they conquer? It sounds impossible, right? Millions of Romans, legions trained to perfection, infrastructure built to last centuries. Yet technology and strategy often decide wars faster than numbers. Have you ever wondered, what happens when modern tactics collide with ancient might? History doesn't prepare us for this kind of thought experiment. I've studied wars for years, and one truth keeps repeating: surprise and adaptability often outweigh sheer strength. Let's set the stage. Dusty Roman roads, bustling cities, iron armor glinting in the sun, shields locked, spears bristling. The empire believes itself unstoppable. Now imagine the Marines, trained for chaos, disciplined, and equipped with centuries of tactical knowledge, calm under pressure, moving like shadows. This isn't fantasy. This is a mental simulation in strategy, psychology, and human endurance. The first scene of this encounter isn't even about battle, it's about shock. How does an army trained for the predictable respond to something it cannot anticipate? Romans thrived on formations, signals, and predictable maneuvers. The Marines would disrupt this from the first second. It's psychological warfare before bullets or swords are even drawn. Fear spreads faster than death, and panic doesn't follow rules. Picture a night raid, silent movement, coordinated strikes, messages intercepted, depots burned. Rome's disciplined formations crumble under confusion. And I've seen this principle in modern conflicts. The side that controls perception often controls the battlefield. Roman generals expected honor, predictability, orderly combat. What they did not expect were invisible forces striking where it hurts most: the mind. Imagine legionaries waking up to chaos. No orders, no clarity. Leadership is targeted, messengers intercepted, communication lines broken. One disrupted camp, one sudden attack, spreads doubt faster than any weapon. This is the real power of a small, adaptive force. Weapons themselves aren't the shock here. It's precision, timing, and discipline that seem almost magical to unprepared eyes. Romans carry shields and swords. Marines carry knowledge of centuries. Modern tactics compressed into a single, lethal unit. I ask yourself, how would your mind react to something it cannot understand? The Romans face a new kind of threat. The Marines wouldn't confront Rome head-on. They would identify vulnerabilities, supply lines, roads, depots, messengers. Hit weak points, vanish before the counterattack. Rome's size, its greatest strength, becomes its greatest weakness. Massive armies cannot move as fast as a nimble, disciplined unit. One strategic disruption could delay grain shipments, halt troop movements, and create logistical nightmares. I've noticed this pattern across history. Empires crumble not because of battles lost, but because their systems fail under pressure. Add psychological shock to logistical chaos, and the empire starts doubting its own invincibility. White rumors spread faster than reality in an age without instant verification. Ghost soldiers, thunderous weapons, invisible attacks. Fear grows exponentially. What seems impossible becomes believable, and belief, or the lack of it, decides battles. The Marines' fight isn't measured in territory conquered, but in morale shattered. Confidence lost is harder to regain than any fort. I've learned this personally. Hesitation and doubt often destroy strategies faster than the enemy ever could. Rome would respond, sending more troops, increasing force, trying to reassert order. but rigid systems are slow to react to unpredictable pressure. This is where adaptability outshines tradition. The Marines thrive in uncertainty. Romans expect routine, but chaos is their weakness. Over time, local allies hesitate. Minor rebellions flare, while loyalty erodes. The empire begins to unravel from the inside. Remember, the Marines are limited in size. 36 men cannot hold territory forever, but lasting impact does not require permanence. Strategic strikes echo for generations. Confidence once broken is never fully restored. Rome might survive, but it would never again move with the same certainty. History isn't just about who is stronger, it's about who adapts when circumstances change. Adaptability is the ultimate weapon. The Marines are a compressed evolution of warfare, lessons learned through centuries, distilled into a highly efficient unit. Rome is the mastery of its era, powerful yet rigid. When these eras collide, shockwaves follow. This is more than war. It's a philosophical lesson about change, flexibility, and foresight. Technology amplifies force, yes, but mindset, the strategy, and perception decide outcomes. This applies far beyond battlefields. Businesses fail the same way empires fall, resistant to change, slow to adapt. Individuals fail the same way, clinging to outdated patterns. The real takeaway isn't about conquest. It's about understanding how systems, organizations, and even beliefs crumble under unexpected pressure. Strength without adaptability is temporary. Discipline without curiosity becomes rigidity. Rigidity is history's favorite target. Think about this. When the unexpected comes, are you prepared to adapt, or will certainty collapse around you? The future always belongs to those who evolve first.